Good morning. So I'm April, PVD_BOI, and I decided to do this thing called Insta drama because I wanted to kind of highlight the drama that's online and do it in a medium that was quick and fast. So if you've seen some of the episodes, you'll know what I mean. Uh, and trying to make this show, there has been drama created. So most of the people that are on the show are people that I have met through IG. Most of them are because they've seen the show or they like the concept, the first few episodes. And things were starting to get a little bit weird from day one. It's almost like this show was slightly jinxed, or maybe it's part of the drama. So, in saying that, some of the stuff here is real, some of it's not. Some of it's based on reality. The next couple of episodes I'm going to be putting out are variations of reality and other things. And this is just for fun. Some of it's based on stuff that's actually happened to me, and some of it's based on stuff that I extrapolate and could possibly happen or whatever. And that's what I think is one of the fun things about Insta drama. The other thing I wanted to talk about is something I talk about on IG on a daily basis, but I don't mention here in Insta drama. I'm big in trying to get a message across to people who have been abused or who have been in bad situations. I don't like to say the word abused because people are very freaky about that word. It, gives connotations of the battered woman. But you can be abused psychologically. You can be abused anytime someone does something that has a negative impact on your life, and they do it because A, they don't care, or B, they were attempting to purposely have a negative impact on your life. And that's abuse. It's abuse. We should be reaching out to people. When we're interacting with each other, we should always be considerate of other people's feelings. But anyways, I digress. One of the things I wanted to talk about my own personal abuse is that I have been in a wonderfully weird situation the last few years of my life. One of the things I have a tendency to do is see the greatness in people. And when you can see the greatness in people, it makes you treat them a little bit differently, and it made me willing to make certain sacrifices. I got involved with several different people who were awesome. A couple of them were transgendered, and one of them was brilliant beyond, but had issues. And the interesting thing about this particular individual who was brilliant and did amazing things like drive a train from Boston to New York. And I don't know. I have something about engineers. I know. I don't know what it is. But I just think my best friend in the world was in charge of the engineer department well, I'm not going to talk about my job. But anyways, I love engines. I love trains, and I love engineers. And this person was amazing and was also brilliant in other ways and had some hurt that was so deep and had tried to hide so much. And because of this, I was willing to go above and beyond to help them. And not because I'm weak, and not because I'm bored, and not because I don't have anything better to do with my life, but because I could. Because I'm a strong person, and I can do things, and I can make sacrifices. In fact, sometimes in my head, and my head's a very strange place, I have a feeling that I may be atoning for something I did in a previous life, or in at least one incident in my life, I knew. And I know you're going to think, okay, she's going off the deep end now. But I knew I connected with someone that I had known in a previous life. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this now because I've talked about a lot of other things in my personal life. in this previous life, I died on an abortion table. I have the vision so clearly and so of me laying on that table because I was forced again into abortion. I'm stuck in this cycle. This time it was because of my economic situation and because I already had a child and I was struggling on my own. And I remember looking over at this child and thinking, I'm so sorry, as I laid there dying on newspapers on the table in the kitchen. And in this life, I met this individual, and I got to say I'm sorry. It's someone I knew years ago, and he felt something too as far as this image, and it was an interesting cathartic feeling. But anyways, back to my other situation. And this person too, by the way, was a very dynamic person. He was the leader of a band. He was a musician. And I don't know if I'm so much as a muse or I'm just attracted to certain people that have that energy, that creativity energy, and I like to help them. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that these people who thought that I was a doormat, I was really just trying to help them. And maybe I didn't get anything out of it, or maybe I actually lost a lot because I spent money and did things for people. But I got stories, and I always said to one of my exes that, no matter what, I'm getting a book out of this. Well, maybe I'm not getting a book out of it. Maybe I'm getting fodder for my Insta drama, or lessons to share with other people. But just because I help you up, don't think it's because I'm pushing from below. Maybe I'm bending over and picking you up. I think I've said this before, and it's true. I just found it amusing that certain individuals thought that I was being their doormat when I was just really trying to help. So anyways, these next couple of episodes, they are going to be very controversial. I hesitate to put them out because it's ridiculous stuff that happened to me. Ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous people who I tried to help. And again, I just can't understand, or maybe I'm stuck in some life cycle that I have to make up for from a previous life. And I just want to get this story out because, well, you'll see in the first one, it was very scary for me. It was a time when I was at work and I'm trying to read these messages from this individual making this claim, and I'm freaking out because another individual is screaming stuff at me in my text and trying to tell me that I'm going to jail. And, well, you'll see. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Is it real? Is it not? That's the fun about it.